Something massive is unfolding in the skies right now. And whether you realize it or not, it's already impacting you. Mercury is entering the heart of the sun, an ancient, sacred alignment, one that unlocks higher consciousness, mental clarity, breakthroughs, and awakenings. But listen closely, this isn't just a portal for expansion. It's also a cosmic spotlight, shining directly on the patterns, illusions, and mental blocks that have been holding you back. If you've been feeling mentally overwhelmed, scattered, anxious, or restless, waves of sudden clarity followed by confusion, or like your intuition is louder, but so is your doubt. This is not random. This is the portal, and it's happening now. This energy is forcing what was hidden to come to the surface. It's unlocking your mind, whether you're ready or not. The question is, will you step into it consciously and claim the breakthrough, or will you let it pass and stay in the same loop? This is why you must hear this before tomorrow. Why this Mercury-Sun conjunction is so intense and rare. This is not just another astrological event. This is a Kazimi, Mercury in the heart of the Sun, an ancient term, meaning Mercury is sitting at the exact heart, the very center of the Sun. When this happens, something rare occurs. The mind, Mercury, becomes infused with the pure light of consciousness, the Sun. This creates a portal, a doorway of clarity, mental awakening, and spiritual downloads. A moment when confusion can burn away and truth can rise. But why is this one so intense? Because it's not just Mercury in the heart of the Sun. It's happening in a cosmic landscape already filled with chaotic energies, endings, awakenings, shifts, and breakthroughs. The intensity comes from this combination. Mercury rules your mind, thoughts, communication, focus, and decisions. The Sun rules your core essence, identity, power, and life force. When these two merge, your mental patterns are no longer just thoughts. They become amplified, exposed, illuminated. Every limiting belief, every inner story, every doubt, fear, or distraction gets burned in the fire of the Sun. At the same time, new insights, new clarity, new direction can download into you instantly. Let me ask you something. Have you been feeling like your thoughts are louder lately? Like your mind won't stop racing or suddenly goes blank? This is not coincidence. This is the portal working on you. Comment, "I claim clarity," if you're ready to burn away the confusion and step into truth. How this energy is unlocking parts of your mind you didn't know were closed. There are chambers within your mind, locked doors, hidden spaces you didn't even know were there. And here's the truth. This cosmic alignment, Mercury entering the heart of the Sun, is the key that fits those locks. For so long, you've carried subconscious patterns, programs that were installed years ago, beliefs you didn't choose, fears that became invisible simply because they were familiar. But now, this energy makes it impossible to ignore. It shines a light so bright that even what you've buried deep can no longer hide. Have you felt this lately? Random moments of anxiety, with no clear cause. Mental fog followed by flashes of intense clarity. Old memories resurfacing, not just as thoughts, but as waves of emotion. An inner knowing that you're supposed to shift, but not knowing how. This is not just stress. This is the activation of the unconscious mind. Because when Mercury, the planet of the mind, communication and intellect, merges with the Sun, the source of life, light, and consciousness, the veil lifts. What was hidden becomes seen. What was suppressed becomes felt. What was dormant becomes activated. Have you ever wondered how much of your thinking isn't really yours? How many beliefs did you absorb from childhood, from society, from fear, that never belonged to your soul? This portal is forcing those questions forward. It's shaking the mental framework you've been living inside so that you can build something new. But here's the thing. The mind hates uncertainty. It resists change. It clings to the familiar, even if the familiar is painful. That's why this portal feels intense, because you are being invited to let parts of your identity die. The old labels, the old stories, the old versions of yourself that were never your truth to begin with. So let me ask you directly, if your mind wasn't filled with fear, with doubt, with old programming, who would you become? Can you feel the version of yourself that's trying to emerge right now? This is not just about understanding, it's about liberation. Comment, I choose truth, if you are ready to burn away the noise and step into the clearest, most authentic version of yourself. The hidden symptoms, mental, emotional, and spiritual, that this portal is triggering. You may not realize it, but this portal is already affecting you. It's working through you, right now, not just on the surface, but deep inside your mental, emotional, and energetic systems. When Mercury enters the heart of the sun, the mind goes through a spiritual detox. All the noise, confusion, and suppressed energy starts bubbling up, and this doesn't always feel peaceful. It can feel chaotic, overwhelming, even exhausting. Let me ask you, have you noticed any of these signs lately, without understanding why? Mental symptoms, overthinking suddenly getting worse, racing thoughts that loop endlessly, without resolution, difficulty focusing, feeling mentally scattered or foggy, flashes of extreme clarity followed by sudden doubt, emotional symptoms, emotional waves rising for no logical reason, old wounds or past regrets resurfacing, a sense of inner restlessness, like something big is shifting but you can't name it, feeling hypersensitive to everything, sounds, people, energy, even your own thoughts. Spiritual symptoms, a strong pull to be alone, withdraw, or meditate. Synchronicities increasing, like the universe is sending messages non-stop. Intuition becoming louder, but also overwhelming at times. Feeling disconnected from the external world, but deeply connected to something within. Have you felt any of this? Because these are not coincidences, they are activation symptoms. The portal is literally rewiring the way your mind perceives reality. It's dissolving outdated mental constructs and forcing your nervous system to recalibrate. And yes, it can be uncomfortable. It can feel like the mind is trying to hold on, while the soul is trying to let go. But here's the deeper truth. Every symptom is a signal that the old version of you is fading, and a new, clearer, more aligned version is being born. So ask yourself right now, am I resisting this upgrade, or am I surrendering to it? Because the energy will do its work either way, but how you experience it is your choice. Comment, I surrender, if you choose to allow this portal to transform you, fully and consciously. What your soul is being asked to release, face, and realign, urgently. This is not a normal portal. This is not a gentle shift. This is an energetic command from the universe to your soul. Let go or be dragged. Because when Mercury enters the heart of the sun, it's not just clarity that arrives. It's a cosmic mirror, a mirror that reflects everything you've been avoiding, every lie you've told yourself, every pattern that no longer fits, every attachment that's been silently draining your energy. The time to postpone is over. Have you been feeling like certain relationships, habits, or situations suddenly became unbearable? Like your soul simply can't tolerate what it used to? That's not by accident. It's your higher self demanding change. This portal is asking you, urgently, to release the false identities you've clung to for safety, the need to be understood by those who cannot meet your frequency, the stories of limitation, fear, and unworthiness that were never yours to carry. And it's not just about release, it's about facing the shadow, facing the parts of you that were easier to suppress, facing the truth of what you really want, and what no longer serves your highest path. So let me ask you, what are you still holding on to that you know your soul is asking you to let go of? Is it fear? Is it control? Is it the comfort of the familiar, even when it hurts? This portal doesn't wait. It doesn't negotiate. It invites you to realign, fully, completely, unapologetically, to step out of the old frequency and into the version of you that's been waiting, beyond the noise, beyond the doubt. And here's the truth: if you don't choose, life will choose for you. This is the moment to stand with your soul, to reclaim your clarity, to burn away everything that no longer reflects who you are becoming. Comment, "I align," if you choose to meet this portal with courage and realign fully with your highest self, and how to use this energy for clarity, awakening, and breakthroughs, instead of confusion, burnout, or collapse. Here's the truth: this portal is neutral energy. It's not here to punish you. It's not here to overwhelm you. It's here to amplify what's already within you. If you meet it with resistance, it will feel like chaos, confusion, and mental burnout. If you meet it with presence, it becomes the fuel for awakening, expansion, and quantum breakthroughs. So how do you align? How do you ride this wave instead of getting pulled under? 1. Silence is not optional. It's medicine. Your nervous system cannot process this amount of cosmic input if you are drowning in noise, external or internal. Turn down the distractions. Get still. Breathe. Let the downloads come. Ask yourself, when was the last time I actually sat with myself in complete presence? 2. Let what wants to fall, fall. Stop gripping. Stop forcing. If a conversation feels heavy, step back. If an old habit feels suffocating, release it. This portal rewards surrender, not control. 3. Channel the energy. Don't suppress it. Feeling overwhelmed? Move your body. Journal. Speak it out loud. Let the energy have motion, or it will implode into anxiety, confusion, or exhaustion. 4. Focus on clarity, not answers. This portal isn't about figuring everything out. It's about clearing the mental fog so you can hear your intuition again. The clarity you seek doesn't come from thinking harder. It comes from thinking less and listening more. 5. Anchor into your future self. Ask yourself, what does the version of me, the one who has already walked through this portal, think, feel, believe, and embody? Start showing up as them. Now. This energy isn't just pushing endings, it's opening doors that were previously locked. But the question is, will you step through, or will you stand on the threshold, paralyzed by the old stories? You are being given a choice: collapse into the outdated version of yourself, or rise into clarity, alignment, and true soul power. Comment, "I choose clarity," if you are claiming this portal as the beginning of your highest transformation.